Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. It's time for a Ron Guidry replay. Start number 4. This time it's a repeat of start 3, but this time at Baltimore. Start 3 was versus Baltimore in New York. Today it's at Baltimore. Scott McGregor on the mound for the Orioles. See if I can get some better lighting here. With the trifold results chart, kind of blocks my lighting a little bit. It's kind of a glare. See, is that better? Alright, so we're in Baltimore. Got the field card, the ballpark card. 2 lefties on the mound. For the Yankees, it's going to be Randolph, Rivers, Munson, Jackson, Piniella, Cliff Johnson will be DH, Chambliss, Nettles, Dent. Excuse me. For the Orioles, Bunbury, Belanger, Renicky, Murray, May, DeCinces, Lopez, and Dempsey and Dower. Exact same lineup that they had in the previous game. While I grab my red, white, and blue dice, D6s. And now we're ready to go. Willie Randolph, they are the visitors. Versus Scott McGregor. It's a 1-4, 35. And 1-5 is a 4, so 39. Column 1. It's ground ball to first. Mickey Rivers lefty. 6-5, 31, and a 6-5, so 34 in column 6. Pitcher does not have a K, so it is a pop out to, or fly ball to short center. For Mickey Rivers, here's Thurman Munson. 3-5. 3-5 is a 3. See if that's going to stay or change. It's going to change to a 4 because of the Baltimore Orioles Memorial Stadium ballpark card. So it changes to a 4. And then a 3-4. So a 6, column 3. It's a fly ball to center. 3 up, 3 down go the Yankees. After this inning, I'll show you what actually happened. 3-1, Bunbury. So 3-1 is a 13. Off Guidry, a 3-5. So 14, column 3 will be line out to third. Mark Belanger, 3-1 is a 4. And a 3-6 is a 1. So a 5, column 3. Let's fly out to left. Gary Renicky, 3-5-3 is an 8. 5-1. So a 9. Column 5 is a walk. Guidry has shown tendency to walk batters. Eddie Murray, 1. Got the 1 column. 1-4. 35. So a 36 total. In column 1 is going to be a ground out to third. Ground out to third. And this is what actually happened in the real ball game. Yankees win it 8-2. Guidry does get the W, moves to 2-0 on the season. Goes 7 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He's already given up 1 walk so far. Here's Reggie Jackson. 1-1 is a 10. And a 1-4. So a 13 column 1 is going to be a single. And the plus is possible stolen base. Let's see. He could be caught stealing, but let's check it out. McGregor's a hold of 5. Dempsey is a 4. 5 and a 4 is 53. If it's less than a 53, he's caught stealing. It's a 46. Runner is caught stealing. So Reggie gets thrown out after a single, leadoff single. Lou Piniella, 5-5, 40, and a 5-4, 41, column 5, 41, hit by pitch. So Lou is hit. And he's out first with 1 out. Cliff Johnson, the DH. It's a 5-2. There's a 1, 5-4. It's 2 in column 5. It's a ground ball to second. Halfway out of second, runners advance 1 base. So 2 outs. Chambliss, the batter. Piniella at second. 3-1 is a 4. Will it change? 26. It does change to a 2. And then a 3-1. So that's a 4 in column 3, and that'll be a fly ball to right. Inning over. Piniella gets to second, is stranded. Here's Lee May, a 4-6. There's a 1. And a 4-2. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Doug DeCinces, 6-2's a 9. 36. He's a right-handed batter. So it's an 8. Changes to an 8. And then a 6-3. So a 9. 9 in column 6 is a single to center for Doug DeCinces. 1 out, 1 on. Carlos Lopez, 6-6. It's going to be a 9. A 10 in column 6. It's a single to center. Runners advance 1 base. Runner on second. There is no runner on second. First and second, 1 out. 5-5, 20. And a 5-5, so 23 in column 5 is a walk. 21 to 27 is a walk. And we go to the action chart. Check in with the action chart for further action. 7. Wrong side. 7. M. 7. Wild pitch. It's a 5. It's higher than a 4. So it is going to be a wild pitch. Blue die's higher. All runners advance 1 base on the wild pitch. So it's a walk and a wild pitch, which brings home a run. have second and third, one out, Rich Dower. 1-1. 15 and a 1-1 is 16, column 1. Single possible error. Slow roller to the pitcher. Well, first of all, it's a single. That scores 1. We have Dempsey at second. Going to third. He's at third. The hurry-up throw to first may be wild. Roll against the error rating of the pitcher, since it was hit to the 1, Guidry. His error rating's a 51. It's a 65. And if it's going to be higher, batter and all runners advance 1 base on the error. So it's a single, infield single. Another run comes home on the E by Guidry. Error by Guidry. 3 runs in for the Orioles. They lead at 3-0. Still 1 out. Dower's at second now. Guidry's had a couple. He's had a wild pitch, now an error. Here's Al Bunbury. 6'6", 8. He's a left-handed batter. 64. We'll make it a 10. And then a 6'6". That's not going to be good. That's a 13. 64 makes it a 10. He's a lefty. And then a 6'6", 3, 13. That's a home run for Al Bunbury. He had 2 on the year. He hits 1 here off Guidry. It's a 2-run shot. And the score is now 5-0. Orioles. 1 out. Bases clear. Mark Belanger. 5-3 is an 8. 9 in column 5 is a walk. These Orioles are giving Guidry some fits. Gary Renicky, 6'1", 16, 6'4", 18. That'll be a fly out to left. 2 outs, Eddie Murray. 1-5, 2. 1-6, that'll be a strikeout. They bat around, they get 5. 5 runs. Wild pitches. Well, 1 scores on a wild pitch. 2 score on a single and an error. So 3 of the runs are earned by my calculations. Dempsey scores on the error. Dower reaches, well, it's a single and then an error. But he scores on the error. And then the home run, these 2 runs are not earned. Greg Nettles. It's Greg Nettles. 6'2", 9, 6'4", 12. So Mr. Nettles has a chance to hit 1 out here. 6'2's a 9. 6'4's a 3, so 12. Anything but a 1, and it's out. It's a 2, so he hits it out barely. But it is a home run for Greg Nettles. 5-1 now, Orioles. Bucky Dent. 1-4, 35. 39, column 1. It's ground ball to first. Willie Randolph with a 4-2 is a 5. That was a 3. and a 4-3. It's third base and a 5. So a 7. That'll be a ground out to third. I knew that. 2 up, or 2 out, 4-3. 4-3 is a 1. 4-4. It's going to be a ground ball to short. The Greg Nettles home run makes it a 5-1 ball game. Lee May, 2-3. It's a 2. And a 2-6. That's going to be a strikeout. Makes it a total of 3. Column 2, or column 3. Column 2, sorry. Is a strikeout. 2-6 strikeout. 4-5 is an 18. And a 4-4. Shortstop and an 18. That's going to be a 20 on the shortstop. Grounder out at first. Umpire option on a 20. So we'll need to roll one die. See, it's a 5. He is out. It was a 6-3. 2 up, 2 down. Carlos Lopez, 6'2", is a 9. And a 6-2. Okay, I was freaking out there for a minute. Okay, 6'2", sorry. 6'2 is a 9, and a 6'2 is a 1. That's a 10. 10 is a single to center. For Lopez, he's 2 for 2. 2 outs, Lopez at first. Rick Dempsey, 6'4", 59. And a 6'5", 62 total. Column 6. Double into the corner. Double in runners advance 2 bases with 2 outs, 4-5. Speed scores from first. Lopez is a 4. There are 2 outs. So it's an RBI double for Rick Dempsey. 6-1 Orioles. This could be his last inning. 5-4. 27. 5-3. 29, column 5. Fly out to center. Ends the inning. They get another run, though. 6-1. Guidry not looking too good. Thurman Munson, 3-1 is a 4. 3-3 is a 2-6 in column 3, is a short fly to center. Reggie Jackson, a 2-5 is a 3, is 2-1. 7 in column 2 is a fly or ground ball to foul out to second. How about that? Lou Piniella, 1-3. 10. 13, column 1 is a single. But a 2-out single. 5-4. 5-4 is a 3. And then a 5-5. So 4 in column 5. It's a grounder to short. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th inning. Let's let Guidry go another one. 5-5. 20. 5-5. 23, column 5. Don't tell me that's a walk. It is. These Orioles are very patient hitters. It's a walk, and we got to go to the action chart. 6. Let me roll the blue one too. 6. Wild pitch. If wild pitch rating is a 0, score a wild pitch. Well, it is not. catcher's pass ball rating is a 0. It is not. Munson, he's a 3. If both apply, score a wild pitch. If pitcher's wild pitch is 0, score a wild pitch. Catcher's pass ball rating is a 0, score a pass ball. Oh, I got it. Okay. Well, it's neither. So, Bunbury at first. Nobody out. Belanger. I think he may try to bunt here. Let's do he's a 1. Let's bunt. 7. Flip it over here. 7 with the in. Sacrifice plus possible error. Fielder has trouble fielding the bunt. Roll against the fielder's error rating. If it's higher, batter's safe on the error, and runners advance 1 base. If not higher, fielder is number 6, and that is, I guess I should have looked at that, the catcher. That is Thurman Munson. He's a 34. It's a 56. Now I forgot. If it's higher, batter's safe on an error. Runners advance 1 base. Yeah. Makes sense. E2. First and second. Nobody out. Gary Renicky. I think they're going to go to the bullpen. In real life, Gossage was the only one that came in. So we're going off script. Let's see. How about I don't know who's coming up in their rotation. Probably not Dick Tidrow. Possible though. Let's see. Sparky Lyle. Let's go with Lyle. So Guidry makes an early exit. Sparky Lyle on. First and second, nobody out. Gary Renicky. It's a 1-4, 35. And a 1-1, 39. Column 1, 39. Ground ball to first. And the infield is, let's see what they say. Man on first and second. First is in. So it's ground ball to first. Infielder is in. Out of first. Lead runner holds. If lead runner is out, is forced, he's out on fielder's choice. Okay, so it's a 3-5. He gets him at third. Fielder's choice, first and second. 1 out, Eddie Murray. 3-4, 30. 3-1, so 32, column 3. Line out to right. Nobody on nobody on third, so 2 outs. 6-2 for Lee May is a 9. Will it change? 31. He's a right-hander. It changes to a 7. So that's good, I think. And then a 6-5. So 10 in column 6, single to center. Runners advance 1 base. If there's 2 outs, runners advance 2 bases. And guess what? There's 2 outs. First and third, 2 outs. Doug DeCense's 5-4 is a 1. 5-3 is a 1. So 2 column 5 will be a ground ball to first. Innings over, but they pick up another one. 7-1. Orioles. Scott McGregor, he only went 4 innings in real life. 5-4. It's a 1. 5-3 is a 1, so that's a 2 to ground ball to first. We just had that. Greg Nettles. 1-4. 35 and a 1-1. 38. It's ground ball to third. Bucky Dent, 3-2 is an 11. 3-3 is a 2, so 13 column 3. It's a line out to short. Bottom of the 5th, Carlos Lopez, 4-6 is a 3. 4-5, shortstop's going to be ground ball to short. Dempsey, a 3-1 is a 4. 3-6. 5, so a 9 column 3. Single to right field. Dempsey, 2 for 2. Single, double, walk. Rich Dower, 2-4. 50. And a 2-5. 55 column 5. Column 2, sorry. 55 column 2. Now it doesn't have the raised number, so that's a ground ball to second. Second to first. Only play to first, runners advance 1 base. 2 outs, Al Bunbury, back to leadoff man, 4-5. 18. 4-3. 4-3's third base, and 18. Nettles is a 1, 19, column 4. Infield's going to be back with 2 outs. So it's a grounder out of first. Top of the 6th. 7-1 Orioles. 4-4 is a 5. And a 4-5 is going to be a ground ball to short. Mickey Rivers. 2-5. 16. 2-1. So 20 column 2. Fly out to right field. 5-5. 15 for Munson. 5-4. Total of 16. Column 5 is an infield single. Infield single, and we go to the M column of the action chart. 6. And wild pitch. That's the old wild pitch pass ball. Scott McGregor is a wild pitch of 4. So it's not a 0. Catcher Dempsey is a 4. So there is no pass ball. So neither one applies. Munson just stays at first base with 2 outs. Reggie Jackson. 4-6. 16 and a 4-5. Shortstop. So a 17 in column 5. Column 4. 17 in column 5. 4. Good grief. Infield back with 2 outs. Grounder out at first. That was a grounder to short. Bottom of the 6th. Mark Belanger. 6'6", 59. And then a 6'5". So 62 in column 6. That's going to be the old doubled into the corner. For Belanger, here's Renicky. Two, 3, 16, and a 2-3 is a 5-21, column 2. Fly ball to the left. Runner holds. Doesn't really say. Runner on base. Runner on third. That's 2 outs. Score a sacrifice fly. Other than that, I guess they hold. You could, I guess, try to advance. Tag up. But he's not going to. 5-3. 40 for Eddie Murray. 5-2, so 41. Column 5. Hit by pitch. First and second, 1 out. Hello, Al Red Sox fan. Belanger was from Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Okay. 3-3 is a 32. And a 3-2. 34, column 3. Yikes, double to right field. Scores Belanger from Massachusetts, or actually from second base, and then Murray from that was a joke. I did mean to say that. Murray at first. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see, where was I? Runners advance 2 bases. Check with the third base coach for any extra base attempt. So they're going to be going normal. And we've got, let's see, we've got Renicky. No, we got Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray is a 3. And it was hit to right field. Right fielder, Reggie Jackson, is a 3-arm. 3 runner and a 3-arm. That's a 0. Normal, 7. Normal, 7 under 0. Extra base plus. Lead runner is safe. Advancing an extra base on a close play. Excuse me. Trail runners may move up on the play. Roll 1 die. Any runner with speed equal to or higher than the die roll moves up if the next base is open. Batter, which is the only one that's the trail runner, must have higher than the die roll to move up. So Murray scores from first on the double. It's a 2-run double for Lee May. Let's see. He's a 2. He's going to stop at second. It would have to be a 1 for him to move up. I guess, well, it doesn't say he's going to be out. Might as well roll it, right? Doesn't say he would be out. Okay, so I need to roll a 1, and I don't. So let's look at the bullpen. Let's go with Paul Lindblad. Yankees pitching staff getting beat up by the Orioles again. It's now 9-1. The lone home run by Nettles. The only run for the Yankees. 2-5 for DeCinces. 2-5 is a 3 and a 2-3 is a 2. So 5 in column 2 is a strikeout. Way to go, Paul Lindblad. 2 outs. Carlos Lopez. 4-2, 16. And a 4-5 shortstop, 16, 17, 18, column 4. He's going to make the play, though. It's grounder out at first. 2 runs. Two runs for the Orioles. 9-1, top of the 7th. Scott McGregor. Continuing on. It's 4-6 is a 3 and a 4-5. It's a ground ball to short. Cliff Johnson, 2-5 is a 3, 2-2. Total of 7 in column 2. Let's foul out to second. One 3 is a 3 and a 1-4 is a 2. So 5 is going to be a strikeout of Chris Chambliss. Bottom of the 7th. Rick Dempsey is a 2-5, 16 and a 2-4, 18, column 2. Fly out to center. Rich Dower, it's a 2-3. It's a 50 and a 2-3. There's a 52, column 2. It's a ground ball to the pitcher, Lindblad. Makes the play, 2 up, 2 down. 1-3 for Bunbury is a 4. And a 1-1 is a 2, so a 6, column 1 is going to be a strikeout. Lindblad coming in, shutting the door. 5 straight retired. Top of the 8th, Greg Nettles. 3-5, 12 and a 3-1. 14 in column 3 is a line out to third. Bucky Dent, 5-2. That was a 5. 5-2, 27. 5-6. 30, column 5. What's that going to be? Fly out to center. No caret symbol involved. Willie Randolph, the 4-6, 17. And a 4-3, third base. DeCinces is a 2, so 19 in column 4. With the infield back, it's going to be a ground ball to third. Inning over. I believe if Scott McGregor allows a runner, a base runner, he'll have to use these numbers down here, which would have happened in that inning, but he didn't allow a runner, so Belanger, the leadoff man for the Orioles. He's not the actual leadoff man. He's batting leadoff in this inning. 4-1 is a 2. And a 4-1. It's going to be a ground ball to first. Gary Renicky. 2-1 is a 30. 2-5. 33, column 2. It's ground ball, pitcher to first. 7 straight retired for Lindblad. Eddie Murray, 5-3. I probably just screwed that up. Don't tell me he's going to get hit by a pitch again. 5-3 is a 40. 5-1, he is. 5-1 is a 1. That's a 41, and column 5, that's a hit by pitch. Second time he's been beaned. 1-5 Lee May is a 2, and a 1-6, so an 8. Excuse me, 1-5 is a 2. 1-6 is a 3, so a 5, and column 1's a strikeout. So Lindblad comes back, strikes him out, gets out of the inning. Top of the 9th inning. McGregor going for the complete game. Again, he only went 4 innings in the real game. 2-3. 16. 2-3 is a 16, and then a 2-5. So 20. Fly ball to right. Munson, 4-1 is a 1. 4-4. Shortstop's ground ball to short. Reggie Jackson, he's 1 for 3. One of the few hits. 6-2, and he may go yard here. 6-2. It's a 9 at the moment. He's a lefty. Can he crank one out of here? 24? Probably not. It's going to be a 7. It's going to drop to a 7 instead of a 9. And then a 6-3. So a 9 total. 7 plus 2 is 9. So that's going to be a single. Single to center. 2 for 4 day for Reggie. Lou Piniella, he's 1 for 2. Hit by pitch and a single. 2-6. And we have the column 2, the Rays number there. We got to check and see if that's going to change. 53. It's going to stay a 3. 51 to 55 is a 3. And then a 2-5. Actually, he needs to be using these back down here. So it's a 5. So it's an 8. No, you don't do that. Sorry. The Rays number. That's the fielder. 5. Gotcha. 5. Hold on. Right fielder is Lopez, and he's a 4. So he's going to make the catch, right? His rating is a 4, which is higher than the Rays number. It's a 3. So he makes the catch. Fine running catch by Lopez. And that ends the ball game. Disappointing, very disappointing game for Guidry. 1 run for the Yankees on a home run by Greg Nettles. 9-1 Orioles have the Yankees number. Guidry, he goes 3. He goes 3 innings. That's it. Faces 2 batters in the 4th. gives up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. 1, 2, 3. These 2 runs were not earned. Actually, 1 run was not earned. This one. 4. And then this one was not earned. Belanger reached on an error. Later scored, but so it's not an earned run. 1, 2, 3. 4 earned runs. Four earned and 6 total. Walks 1, 2, 3 walks. Strikeouts 1, 2, 2 strikeouts. Home runs. Actually, hold on, there was another walk there. 4 walks. And only 2 strikeouts. Home run by Bunbury, and that was it. 1 home run. So 3 innings. Gets the loss. He's 1-2 now. There's the actual line score. Yeah, it was not good. He goes 7 in the actual game. 6 hits. No earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts here in only 3 innings. And 4 earned runs. Errors did not help out. Cost him 2 more. But they're not charged against him. So, a disappointing outing, to say the least. But like somebody else did a Guidry replay, they were talking about it, and they said, you know, the Yankees really didn't face very many good starters during all his starts. I think McGregor might have been one of the good ones. If you look at his card, he was 15-13, so not too bad. 3.32 ERA, pretty good. But they actually beat him up in the real game. Not here. Not today, though. Thank you, Al Red Sox fan. ID Jester is here. Check his channel out, by the way. He does a lot of PC stuff. All these board games, and he does them on PC. Pretty cool stuff. So be sure and check his channel. He just likes the pitcher replays, and he doesn't like me. Big difference. Okay, so, well, let's see. I might come back with a strat game here in a little bit if I can get that set up quick enough. I'm not sure what time it is. It's about 2 o'clock. Probably will. I gotta get a tournament game in here, the Strat Hall of Fame tournament. Losers bracket game. Yeah. Gwynn and McCovey. So, I'm out of here for now. Thank you guys. Thank you, ID Jester. I stumbled through it, but I got through it. So I'm going to close it out for now. You guys have a great rest of the day. Join me in a little bit if you can. If not, no big deal. Check it out later. Till then, take care and God bless.